everybody. Our first handwriting session today is looking at the sizing of our letters. So thinking about our ascenders and descenders, meaning are our letters tall, are they short, or are they ones that have a tail that swings below the line? So the first one we're going to look at today is letter B, which is a tall letter, okay, because it's got a big tall stick here. So we're going to start it in our handwriting books. We always have these two red solid lines here, don't we? And those two red lines are where our tall letters go, or our tail letters down to the bottom. So with letter B, we start its big tall stick at the top and we go down to the bottom blue line. On this one it's dotted, we know in our handwriting books it's blue. And then we go back up halfway to the top blue line, round and stop. Okay, have a little watch.
Down.
To the bottom blue line, back
up. And round.
There you go, so our tall letters, they start right up here at the top red line, down to the bottom blue where they sit, round and stop. Now remember, with the letter B, you come up to draw around its tummy, but it only goes up halfway to that top blue line in your handwriting books, okay, so that we get the sizing right. That tummy should be the same size as our short letters. Okay, so that's letter B. See if you can practice that again this time with your magic finger in the air. So get them ready. Blow the dust off. Are we ready?
Up.
So down.
Up.
Back up.
And round.
Round and stop. Well done. Okay, let's have a little practice at tracing this, because then I'm going to show you some of the cheaty ways that some of us do our letter B's. So we're going to start at the top. Make sure I've got my colours on. Right. So start at the very top, look, on the top red line, we're going to go down, back up halfway to the top blue line, round and stop. Start again, so at the top red line, down to the bottom blue line, back up to the top blue line, round and stop. Now, one of the cheaty ways that I see some of our letter B's being drawn, and Miss Eckett and Mr. Heatham and Miss Wright, we always know when you've done this, some children do this. They start at the top and they go like that. And it really does look different, children, doesn't it? That looks like a number 6. So we don't want to see any number 6s like this. You need to make sure that you go down, back up halfway, round and stop for your letter B, okay? So when you've had a practice of some of your letter B's, we're going to have a look at letter P, okay, which is almost like this bit upside down and back to front of the letter B, isn't it? Now, letter P is one of our descenders. It comes down, it sinks below the line this time. So we're going to start it on the top blue line. It's not tall, like the letters that sit up here, but it also sinks right down to the bottom red line on a letter P. So we're going to go all the way down, back up to the top blue line, round and sit the tummy on the blue line and stop. Okay, let's see if we can watch the video.
Down
to the bottom red line,
up
to the top blue
and
line,
round
and round, stopping on the bottom blue line like that. Okay, so magic fingers in the air. So we're going to go from the top blue line, we're going to go down, we're going to sink all the way down under the ground to the bottom red line, back up to the top blue line, round and sit the tummy on the bottom blue line. Okay, so let's have a little practice here. So down to the bottom red line, back up to the top blue line, round and stop, sitting the tummy on the bottom blue line. So starting at the top blue line, down, back up, round and sitting the tummy on the blue line. So we don't want to see any more cheaty letters like this, because some people do the letter P's like this, you wouldn't believe it. But they start their letter from the bottom and they draw the stick up like this and round. And that looks like a backwards 9, doesn't it? Because it's not formed properly. So let's all make sure then we don't have any cheaty letter P's, please. We're going to start at the top blue line and we're going to go down to the bottom red line, back up and then round, sitting the tummy on the bottom blue line. then let's see if there's what words we can have a go at today. Let's see then if we can do the word ball. Okay, so you've got a mixture there of tall and short letters. Okay, and I think another good one to do would be baby, because in baby we've got all three. We've got some tall letters, we've got some short letters, and we've also got a tail letter that sinks below the line and sits on that bottom red line. Okay, I look forward to seeing your beautiful handwriting, children. Bye bye.